VII, save. There we go, it's another exciting, or not so exciting, depending on how you perceive this game, but it's another exciting episode of Let's Play Dyson Sphere Program, Episode 7. What did I do? I did some things, and one of the things what I did is I went to the fourth planet, Kelb 4, and when I was there, I noticed that, because I don't have any power facilities there, it's all receiving power from the Dyson Sphere, and then I was like, hang on, have I not got enough power? I thought it had like megawatts and megawatts. No, it said to me, you didn't do that. Well, because my thingy, what's my thingy called? Because this can't fire if it can't see the sun. So you see that Dyson Sphere, it's being rebuilt, and as we can see now, it's going up to 13 megawatts. It's not much, but it's something. So you know what? We're gonna have more of these. Oh, see that new sound effect? So we are in creative mode, because I just want to I want to see how far I can get in the game. I don't really want the challenge of going like, oh yeah, I have to make all these complicated things to do it. No, I'm just going to do it this way, and I'll be happy with that. So, oh, I see. That was to offload solar cells, which I have in my inventory. Well, I don't need that. Have you seen this? We've got upgrade facilities. So you can upgrade assemblers, you can upgrade assorters, you can upgrade belts, and you can even do a shift deconstruct, which I'll tell you what is going to be very good when I do something soon. You will see. You will see indeed. Got to have these a certain spacing from one another. It's saying it can't do it there, so alright. We're going to deconstruct certain ones. We're going to reconstruct. Now it's the summer in the South Pole, so I've got a whole season to go ahead and launch this stuff. So we're going to just deconstruct it here, because all of these, they've got to be in range where the barrel, or muzzle as they call it in their translation, can't be intersecting one another. Although it seems to be quite happy to shoot through the logistics tower. So yeah, we'll just get rid of these. And let's do the same over here. So I will be going to Kelb 4. And no tall buildings in the... So I can put one there, but that's really far away, so let's not do that. Let's go over here and do this. No tall buildings in the muzzle area. Alright, so it seems to take into account the it's taking into account the thing. What's the thing called? It's taking into account the logistics tower, so is that saying with the update? Because I haven't seen it before. Then again, it's the first time I've done this, so I don't know if that's existing behaviour. And I noticed there's some new sound effects as well. So they're working on it. I haven't put my headphones on, so you let me know in the chat if, yes, space indeed, Lizard. We are shooting solar panels into space, which is quite exciting because it means these planets where I haven't got power generation on, say ones without no atmosphere, you can't burn coal if you haven't got an atmosphere to burn the coal in, so got to do something else. And in this case, the something else is just, is this, yeah, so let's get some power going to these things. Too close to the EM rail ejector. Right. Put one there. Put another one there. pop those over there. And now let's see. It's saying it's receiving... Well, it's receiving 16%. Oh yeah, that's right. It will go up and down based on how long it's been receiving for. So let's go into space and have a look. Oh yeah, there's a good flurry of objects being sent into the Dyson swarm. There we go, that's very nice. But the thing is, as we know, this can only do it for so long, and then it has problems. So, before I... Yep, let's go to either Planet 4 or Planet 3. So let's see, there's the Sun. And... Beta Reticuli, no. No. Kelb 3, there we go. Let's go to Kelb 3. And get full acceleration, there we go. So it is Tuesday. There is core energy will deplete soon. Okay. Well, please refuel, it says. I don't have any fuel, so let's hopefully we can get to Kelb 3 before the fuel runs out. That seems to be it. That seems to be my lot of fuel. Ah. Come on, come on. There's the planet. It's getting bigger. I think I'm on the collision course. There we go. Here I am. Oh, look at that. No energy left. Right, so we are going to put one of these over here, like so. Or even the construction drone struggles. But there we go. There's our power, and we're charging up. Do I have any power in my inventory? I've got energetic... oh, look, I've got... yep, so I'll put some of that in. And then I'll put some hydrogen fuel cells. Let's just do that. I want to use up my energetic graphene first. So do I have ray receivers here? I've got a ray receiver over there, which is dark at the moment. I've got a ray receiver over there. So this planet too is getting energy from the Dyson sphere. And as we can see, we have now got 59 kilowatts. No, 59 megawatts, I should say. Which ain't that much, but it's something, isn't it? So, now look here, you see, I've got orbit 2, which is 90 degrees, and I've got orbit 1, which is that. So, let me just go layout. Can I edit this orbit? No, let's add an orbit. Alright, it seems to have chosen one for me. So we can do an orbit radius there, and let's put... can I type it? 90... What if I make it 91? 911? No, 91. And then longitude, attitude, yeah, that's fine. I could put it anywhere, can't I? It doesn't have to be precise numbers. So we'll have 180 degrees, yeah. But that Dyson's form there will obstruct the Dyson's form here, so we want to do that. So this is going to be orbit number 3, right? So let me see. I'm fully charged. Right. So where would be a good place to? If I was going to do it, what if I just say? What if I just have it on the equator and accept that once a day it can only fire once a day? Yeah, let's do that then. So we'll have... I keep going to research. Transportation. Planetary logistics system. Planetary logistics system there. No. It needs to be an interplanetary logistics system. So transport. Interstellar. So, yeah, the transport shuttles on this can go interstellar if they have warpers, but don't have warpers at the moment. So we've got those there, and got some of those ships there, like so. Right, so this is now demanding a lot. Yeah, it's demanding a fair old bit. So this, I want you to demand solar cells, please. Demand those. So remote demand, local supply. That's it. That's exactly what we want. And nothing's in transit. All right. Well, bugger. But let's pretend something was in transit, shall we? So we'll have our solar panels come out. Yeah. And we'll do the Dyson sphere program, so we'll do that. No tall buildings in the muzzle receiving area. Yes, sir. So we'll do some of that. Do that. So that is 7. I think we can do more than 7. 8, 9, 10. There we go. 10. Ah. Now the question being, will we get what we want all the way up to here? I don't know. But the fact is, during the night time, they're going to reload all of these guns with solar cells. So I've got to go and check now. I've got to go back to the planet because I think there's only solar cells on local supply on Calb 2. Right, there we go. So there's all our things. They're all waiting for imports of the thingy. Solar cells, but we're not going to do that just yet. So we're going to just have this great system here. It's going to be beautiful. You see, it's going to be huge. So we do that. Copy this bit over like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Copy some more of these belts. Like so. Go all the way over here. Now, we need some power, so we'll do power, and power. There we are. Now, so they're all charging up with power. What would one need for solar cells? You need, it's a component, so you need graphene and purpley pinky thing. Purpley pinky thing is a prism in electronics, and what does electronics need? Electronics needs copper and it needs iron. Could we make graphene here as well? What do you need for graphene? Fire ice. We don't have the recipe for that yet. So if I did that, I could make graphene and I could make hydrogen. So that's cool. So what's the research needed for advanced graphene things? No, is it that? No. 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 Quantum chip? No, no. Can I do it? Let's have a look. So, what is this thing called? It's it's graphene, and it's recipe graphene advanced. Okay, so it's made in a chemical facility. Right, so that'll be production. There's a chemical facility. So I'll make some of those. And, oh, I seem to have some solar cells. Don't know where I picked those up from, but... Ah, I want you to go into orbit number 3. So, copy. Paste, 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 paste. Have to actually go over there to do it. Paste, 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 paste. No, go a bit further. I think I might have all the materials I need to make solar cells on this planet. Just double check. There is copper here. It's not much copper, but there is some. So possibly I need to have a good facility for making electronics is what I need. So that will come soon. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, paste. There. And now, launch those, please. And that's all the solar panels I've got. Right, let's go back to the other one. So let me see. There's Cab 1. Let's go over there and accelerate. So yeah, if you're watching this, well, I'm sure you're aware. Not banter nationalism. The Tuesday show. JDLE. That's right. It's on. It's on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. It's not on yet, but it will be on at 7 o'clock. So let's speed up and get to the planet. And I think we're going to pay a visit to the gas giant sooner or later, because we're going to be wanting to get ourselves a sizable quantity of hydrogen, and where better to get that from than a planet. Whoops! Got caught in the gravity well. Oh, and I've just been slingshotted out into space, and I can't steer back because I don't have the energy. So can I please steer back? There we go. And go back again. Let's accelerate maximum speed. There we are. So where are we going? This is our South Pole, yep. And what's this? Why aren't you firing? I mean, there's plenty coming in. Oh, I see. So that orbit's fully done. Is it? I don't really know. Well, if I said I want you to go to orbit number 3. So I'll copy that. Then let's just have every other one. Go to the other one. Yeah, I think it seems to me like they've said no, we've had enough. We're not going to fire off anymore. How bizarre. So what, is there like an upper limit to how many can be fired into a Dyson swarm? Because 121 megawatts, that's not much. We could have more than that, surely. I mean, look, this orbit's got hardly anything in it. But not to worry, we're going to work on that. So first of all, this area over here with all of this manner of confusion is where our solar cells are being made. So that there is a planetary logistics system. If we go to the upgrade, no, it's not letting me upgrade that. So go to transport. Can I just no? So it's not letting me upgrade that. So do we have a planetary? Not a planetary. We're looking for a one of those interstellar ones. Well, I know what I need to do. I could do with some crude oil. So, yep, we're going to put one right over here. And I've got it right this time. So there is. We've got one there. Yep. We need power. So we'll put some power there and put a bit of power over there. And now we want a demand for solar cells. Solar cells are there. So local demand, remote supply, and now let's put in those things, yep, and some of those, there we go. And now we want gathering, we want oil gathering. So let's help ourselves to some of those, and do that, do that, do that. So this, oil, where's oil? There's oil, and that is local supply and remote supply, sure, why not? Those buildings tend to work better if they're powered. So there we are, we've got some bit of oil coming in there, and now we do the same over here, like so. Oh, and again, yep, these buildings work better with power, so we'll put one over there. So there's the oil slowly trickling in. We'll do the same here. So now those, I believe, are sending out more of these things over there. And that must be solar cells, I'm sure of it. Yep, that's right. Lots and lots of solar cells. Goody, goody gumdrops. So we're going to do the same over here. I'm going to hold shift to chain dismantle. Yep, and I've got myself a whole bunch of crude oil. So now, we'll just do one over there. And in fact, there's none which are close by, so yeah, we're just going to keep doing that. I wanted to get away from long conveyor belts, but sometimes one can't avoid these things. They present themselves and they are a convenience. And it's not as if it's interfering with any major bit of industry, is it? So no, let's carry on with that. So Yeah, if you're watching now, this is just a bit of fun before JDLE starts, where there'll be a bit more fun, but of a different variety. And there we go. So we've got plenty of oil going in there. And did I see something being fired in space? Yep, they are firing more into space. And I believe, yep, they are completing the swarm number 3. That's it. And oh, look at that. We got 2 different ones. We got there they're launching, and there they're launching. And swarm 1 is done. So if I go on the Dyson sphere and see that, we see, yep, that's very good. So we currently have 3,400 in there, and we got a bit more of our energy coming in. That's all good. So just do dismantle, shift on that. Yep. Got ourselves a bit of crude oil. Just dismantle that one because it's not serving any purpose now. And what about this over here? Well, yeah, I think this one's all right. It's doing its job, and we'll have one go over. No, yes, but not quite. So we'll have a planetary logistics thing. Shove it in there. Yeah. And I demand oil. So give me oil, please. Demand. And now, can I stick that in there? Yep, I just stuck that all in there, so that's got oil. So now we take that and go... Ah, that's not going to work because I didn't give it a filter. So again, we do that, and then we choose oil. Now let's try this upgrade. So if I hold shift on that, that's going to upgrade that entire chain. Like so. Lack of item. Right, so let's have some more of those items. Tim Curry saying, space! Go the one place capitalism can't get me. If only Hobbit could be bothered to share this, people would know he's live. But, Emmy, I've got many viewers, including yourself, watching my thing. And, you know, it's... People watch me. I don't even have to tell them, hey, I'm going live. It's just a case of, I'm going to start playing now. Consider me like a busker in the street. He starts playing, and he's always playing. And, you know, sometimes you're there to see him and go, oh, yeah, that's cool. And then you walk on, and the playing still goes on. So that's all I am. It's just, I'm a little busker. I'm not even asking for tips. Because I don't have a... really, what I need is one of those music bags, what we see. Need one of them there music bags. Ah, that's not going to work. You know what? That's fine, because this, I never liked it. So we're going to get rid of that. Tim Curry was in Red Alert. That's like, hey, that was the highlight of your career, wasn't it, Tim Curry, working in Red Alert? Oh, what was it like to work with the Westwood Boys? Ah, prestigious career, that. Good old Tim Curry. I wonder what Tim Curry's up to these days. I thought I saw Tim Curry in Zafira, but I don't think that was him. Whenever I hear the term Zafira, I always think of like Vauxhall Zafira, but no, that's not quite the same. Do that. Do that. And then do that. So this is going to be doing local supply of refined oils. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, piddly. Yes, Top Cat, my #1 fan. See? I don't need to tell my fans I'm live. They know. They just know. So I don't need that anymore. That's redundant. Because but this I'm going to replicate a lot more, because our crude oil facility, crude oil refining is just It's not up to snuff. We need to get more crude oil refined and fast. Oh, if I do shift copy. Alright. Why's that not working? Shift copy. And it just brings up the me. Right, so if I do shift copy on that, that brings up that, yeah. But if I do shift copy on... Oh, okay. So, Ching Chongers, the ones who are making this game... In fact, if I go to save game, yeah. So, game save, right. So, if I go to settings, miscellaneous, quit the game. Let's just quit the game briefly and have a look. So, credits. So, Youth Cat Studio, or Ching Chong Ping Pong, and Gamera Game. So you guys, you know, this is good. This is good. So the producer, Evap Zoo. Hey, Evap Zoo, your latest update has caused a very nice artwork, by the way. Has caused a bug in which I can't press shift to copy oil refinery, but that's okay because I've learnt how to copy and paste recipes. Logging on. Right, let me see. So we want these oil refineries, so we go oil. Wait a second. Did I? Huh. Oh, I see what I've done. I've never actually used that building. That's why it's doing that. Okay. Collides with another object. Excuse me. So now we let me see. I need a little conveyor belt in the middle, like so, and go production. Come on, let's actually use it. So F6, 5, 6, there it is. So we do that, and then we do 2. What, I can bring this down foot? Alright, we'll do that. And then we need a little gap in the middle, so we'll do that. Oh, I can copy these ones, alright. How far can I... So, 5, F6. Oh, I can get them much closer. Oh, I wonder why that works like that. So now, if I do copied, plasma fine, there we go, so it's all copyright, so we'll get some more of these. Right, so these need inserters to insert things into them, or sorters to sort things into them, as it's not called inserters. Oh hey Hemi, if you hit the bell notification when you've liked and subscribed my video, you'll get an alert saying Hobbit's gone live, he has, or my good friend Fremon on the Sand's gone live. And so I'm not choosing any filters, I just want whatever it's making to come out. So I'll do the same there. Do the same over there. Same there. And that's a bit too close, it won't let me do that, so I'll do that there. Alright, so now... Good. We do the same here. And that one's complaining about lack of power. So we'll pop one there. Right. Okay, so next we're going to need some splitters. And so shift to copy. Copy, copy, copy. And, oh yeah, that's fine. So we will go slow conveyor belt here. Yep. Slow conveyor belts. And then we'll do a fast conveyor belt to bring it to the other line. So we'll do these ones. Ah, that's a slightly different angle, but that's okay, we can work that out. And now I want to upgrade that one. And upgrade those. There we go, that's upgraded. So now we've got all of this coming out, and oh look, it's starting to struggle a bit, so we'll upgrade that bit. And we'll upgrade that as well. Yep. And that bit's already going fast, so that's not a problem. And it's just this one here that needs an upgrade. Upgrade! 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 Now, am I saturating that? It looks to me like it is coping. It's got a lot more to deal with than what it has before. Well, that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I can extend this further, and instead of tacking onto this line, what I would do instead is just bring a new line in and then have it feed into there. Yeah, see? I'm clever at this. I feel dead smart. So we'll do that. There we go. No, it's not letting me copy. So, Zhang Chu Ching Chong, whatever your name was, you need to work on this. So, let's go for F6. Ah, you need to get my name right, you quiet old pig dog. Ah, I need foundation support. Well, I've got that. Yeah, I've got that. So 5, F6. Oh, so you're not just automatically going to place it, you actually expect me to do that. Alright, well, there we go, placed it. So now 5, F6, oil refinery. Let's have some of those, shall we? I think that's an important thing to have. So what have I done here? I've made an additional... well, that was the furthest extent before. That one there. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I've done 10, so I'll do another 10. Well, I've already done 1, so I need to do another 9. So, conveyor belts. Yep. And then oil refinery. Oil refinery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, there's 10. So let's do the same thing with conveyor belts. Like that. Sorters to sort it in. And we can see that oil just isn't getting here. It's not going fast enough, so that is something we'll upgrade later. But first of all, let's just do all the dog's body work and getting everything connected, powered on, and then making sure the lines go where they need to go. Oh, this game supports globalism. Yep, it sure does. Right, so that's that there. Now, power. Gonna need some power, so there. And once again, this seems to power everything except one of them. Not sure why that is, but it is. So now we're going to have some splitters. So, do one there. One there. There. Oops, not there. Nope. Do one there. Right. So, slow belts. So, there's the slow belts. And then we'll do that there. Right, so now, shift, copy that. Fast belts. Lack of item. Magic up some more of those then. Now, seeing as I could magic up plenty of these items, why don't I just go for the super fast belt? And that's a good question. I don't know. I just want to see what sort of throughput I can get using the medium fast belts. So we're doing this, and we're going on. This is going to go all the way over here, and it says it's conflicting with these items, so we need to go a bit higher. And we're going to have another shift splitter on there. And let me see. None of those actually help, so we'll just do that. Like that. Go down a bit more. And back once again. Right, so this is physically unable to produce what we need. So it's unable to produce the goods in a timely fashion. So let's magic up some super fast belts, like so. And I see I'm getting a bit low on that, so let's just have some liquid fuel. That will do. Now, upgrade. So this is the tier 2 belt. There we see, tier 2 belts. Let's come all the way to there. So I'll do that. So tier 2 is getting fuel to, or crude oil to around about there. So I want more. So this is the super fast belt, and look at that, it is zooming across. That is fantastic. So let's see, how far does this get now? Oh, that is quite far. There we go, and that gets it right to the end. Ah, but of course that's not producing anything, so again we'll go copied. Paste, 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 paste. There we are. So now we've got a load of fuel going. Fuel and hydrogen. Well, it's all fuel, isn't it? Refined oil and hydrogen. So here it is. It's all going there. Yep, and then it goes over that bit. Then it comes back down again. And it's going to get a bit overwhelmed, isn't it? So we need to upgrade these parts. So upgrade those, upgrade that, upgrade this, upgrade that. Sure, why not? And that sort of zips in super fast. Excellent. And this bit, hey, look at that. We've actually we've produced as much hydrogen as it wants. So no more hydrogen is coming out. So here's our hydrogen, and as you can see, it's there, but it's yep. And if I look here, we've got plenty of graphene. That's fine. So our production has ground to a halt. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know, but I'm telling you now, it's a thing, and it's happened. And if we look here, we can see we've got very full. Good. That is very good. Well, I think we can... Oh, we got a lack of item of that stuff. So, magic up some more of those. So now, if I do shift... No, that's not how to do it. Just place it on top and it will automatically copy. How's that for some massive stacks? So it's got to get all the way to the top now. How's about that? As you can see, this bit is just not coming in fast enough, so we'll upgrade those. Definitely upgrade those to the second slot. And this one's getting upgraded as well. Lack of item, it says. So, more of those, please. Upgrade. There we are. We've upgraded that. And this one's going slow, but that's okay. So this here is our energetic graphite line. And oh boy, there's a lot of that, isn't there? So, it's all the waste product stuff as well. It's not really that good. So, I think I can get rid of a lot of this. So let's shift delete a lot of it. And we can shift delete that. Because that's okay. We're going to get our... Ah, that's right. And that was going to be my store of cheap energy. Well, relatively cheap. And it's better than coal. But I don't need that now because I've got something better, haven't I? So we don't need that. And then this one here is... I mean, what's going on over there? That's taking in energized graphite to make plastics, which it's done plenty of. And... So what? Is it plastic coming... Energized graphite coming out of there? Yeah. So we go to transportation, planetary thingy logistic system. Yarp. And now, energized graphite, and we want you to demand it. And we'll give you some shuttles, so that you can go ahead and do such a thing. Now, I'm only going to bother with a slow conveyor belt here. And the reason will become apparent soon. So all this needs to do is bring a little bit in to meet up the demand. So I'm going to say the priority is that lane, because I want the priority to be that lane's an input. Okay. Not sure what's going on. I mean, I could just delete all of that part there. But I don't want to delete all of it, no. So let's just go here. Shift click on that bit, go into there. So graphite is coming here. Yeah, and this graphite is... Where's it coming from? Graphite, graphite, graphite. Oh, I see. So that one is also demanding energized graphite. Okay, well that's fine. So, don't need it to go that far. Yep, we can just help ourselves to all of that. So now, this one here, it shouldn't be well, if it doesn't demand graphite, then nothing's going to come in. But at the same time, this graphite here... Yeah. So I think I am going to need a storage. But we'll just do one storage, because you see nothing's producing at the moment, because this hydrogen's not being used for anything. But that's good. So, we need a storage. We'll do a storage there. There's a storage. And you shall have one that goes in, one that comes out. And now, let's add to that. So there we go, we've got plenty of room for that. Now here, I think we need another storage for hydrogen. Because why not? We've got plenty of hydrogen. So we may as well store it. And we're going to get a lot more hydrogen soon. In time. So now the hydrogen's coming out. And I would like that to be a bit faster, so what I'm going to do is just splitter here, like so. Yep. That goes there. That goes there. Now we go in, out, 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 and we prefer that you take it from there. And there we have it. Loading up on lots and lots of hydrogen. So now, let's see what it's doing here to our enrichment process. That's all coming out, yep. We got our energized graphite, it's going through and then it's coming out. It's come to here, which it's full. And then, yep, nothing much is happening over here. And this is our line where we've got titanium coming out and yellow sites going in. So if I come over here, we see we've got loads of, absolutely loads of it. So is there anything else we can do with the these three sciences? Let's have a look. That, nope, nope. That, nope. That one is coming soon. That technology is yet to be implemented in the game. Nope. Nope. What about that? Ah, ray transmission efficiency. Yep, I'll have that. And why is that flashing? What does the flashing mean? You're not getting enough power. Okay, well let's have some more of those, shall we? So how much power are we getting now? Consumption demand, yeah, it's... The power load is really flickering, isn't it? What if I look at some statistics? What we got there? Yep, these are numbers. So I was going to make solar sails over on Calb 3. We will get to that stage. We will. You'll see it. You and I together, we're going to get there. Not just yet, though. So there's some ray transmission efficiency. And there we are. We're in 100% satisfaction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these ray receivers over on the equator because of this planet's long seasons. The equator is always going to get some energy. I'm just going to pop them willy-nilly. Doesn't really matter where I put them. Wherever it feels good is the answer. Right, where's my construction drones? They're all flying out at the moment. And there we go, we're back to the beginning. Okay, let's recharge. And hey, if you think this is good, just wait until you see what comes next. Oh, look at that. Now that would be an interesting sight to see. So nothing more is being launched now. We've got 281 megawatts of radio waves which will not behave. So, you know what? I'm going to go into the Discord group chat as well. So if anybody wants to join in, here I am in the Discord and join in and say hello. So what are you doing there? It's like, well, I'm playing Dyson Sphere program. It's the new happening game. Look at that. It's still got two over there. So let's fly over there. There's one construction drone, so it's flying out. There's another one, it's flying out. And there's one flying back to see me. So what's going on here? What's this pipe? What's this where's it going to and from? So this is all steel, isn't it? This is steel. Okay. And no, we should not be repeating the iron and steeling joke. Transportation. a local planetary, a local interplanet one. Like that. And we demand in this one steel, or rather we're supplying steel. So let's put some shuttles in there. There we go, like so. And now let's upgrade this one to the medium. So upgrade. All of those are up now upgraded. And it goes. I think it could do it even faster than that. So whoosh, look at that. That's nice and fast. We'll upgrade these sorters as well so that they output very quickly. And where's this going? Well, that's okay. This is all fine. But eventually, once this runs out, we will replace it with just, well, we just got that and we'll just put it in there. In fact, why don't we do that now? So we'll have a demand for iron ore. So you demand it, please. There we go. And we'll have a very fast conveyor belt come out with the filter being for iron ore. Like so. Now this one, priority comes from locally produced iron ore. And I think that's the way to go about that one. And oh look, there's crude oil. So we're going to go production. No, it's extraction, isn't it? It's gathering. So we'll put that there. And we know these don't make much oil a second, so we'll just do that. And so the third item you shall have will be oil. And you're going to supply that. You're not going to supply it without energy though, so let's get you hooked up to the power grid. There we are. And there goes our oil. Oh, isn't that lovely? So now, let's find another place what makes the iron. Stone, stone, coal, coal, copper, stone, copper. See, I could do that as well. I could say this one, well, you demand copper. That's okay, we don't need to do that for the moment. So there's iron over here, and it's being sent all the way up there. Yeah, but have I got any untapped iron veins? I'm sure I have. Just got to go and look for them, right? Ah, here's iron. Yeah, here's a whole bunch of iron, in fact. So we just got the iron going into this, which is... It could be better, could be worse, could be better. So we go transportation... not an interstellar one, actually, just a local one. And... this shall have iron ore. There we are. So there's iron ore. And needs power. So give it power. It'll want shuttles. So we'll give it shuttles. And we'll do the same over here. Like so. And then we're going to have a... we're going to drain this local storage, so we'll go like so in there, and sorter, 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 like that. There we go, loads and loads. So I'm not going to upgrade those belts because, as you can see there, that's going in as fast as it can do it, really. Yep. Got no iron ore, so that's fine. I've got some iron ore, so I'll just put it into that storage thing. As you can see there it is. So that's flying off now, and it's we can see that, yep, they're doing it. So that reminds me, what do I need for a solar cell? You need pinkly purpley things and graphene. And how do I make a pinkly purpley thing? I use prisms and I use electronics. Right. Well, the prisms I'm making on there, and I think I can make the electronics over there as well. But more than that, I'm going to mute my microphone for a bit whilst I have a think about moving copper ore over to Calb 3 or 4. Alright, okay, so we're going to need some of that good stuff. The copper ore. There it is. So now we get a gatherer. And let's just have what, a local one? No, we'll do the interstellar one. So transportation, interstellar, because we're gonna do a big thing with copper. So you copper. And I want local demand, remote supply. So there we go, we got copper ore, yeah, good stuff. Hello Alphabet, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm having a think and I want copper ore to be exported off planet and I'm going to refine it somewhere else. So let's just go around, see if they got any more copper ore around. Go around looking for copper ore, yep, that's the trick. So we've got some crude oil in there and it's set to supply, so there it is, the shuttle going off for crude oil. We got crude oil over here, and we got iron veins. So, so yeah, let's do another one here then. So local. We'll just delete all of that. Yep, massive amount there. And we're going to use the fast one. can't seem to add it. It's a bit of a nuisance. So can I upgrade... upgrade that one? Yep. Upgrade that. Oh, that one's not actually going in, so that's why nothing was happening. And, yep, so there's a good bit of iron ore. So this line can be deconstructed, and that's a new feature which they put in today. You can hold down shift and it deconstructs a whole bunch of the things. So very good feature, like it a lot. They also did another thing now where autosave works a bit quicker, as they did something to improve that too. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade all of this a bit. Whoops. Bit of a mistake, but that's okay. So we want an output there to there. I want priority to come from there. I want this one to be offloaded as soon as possible. Let's do a splitter in there as well. Collide with other objects. Well, we'll get rid of other objects. So for whatever reason now, holding down shift seems to bring up a menu which gives you information about the item you're copying. Not strictly necessary, I think. Bit distracting. So I do that. Upgrade that. Inventory's full, can't retrieve item. Yeah. Same old, really. We've been through this before, haven't we? Yes, we have. Got a bit too much of these conveyor belts. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Nope. No, sir. Anyway, let's go down here and have a look at this iron mine, because I want to deconstruct that. Right, so this confusing mess. I mean, that's coal. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna just leave that bit for now. But this, I think, can we do something? I said we're gonna leave it for now, but really, I don't like it. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's just get rid of it. We can always rebuild it. And thanks to this thing now, it makes it a lot easier to dismantle stuff. This new feature where I can hold down shift and a whole bunch of it just gets deconstructed. So, 6:30. No one's joined me in the voice chat. Where are you all guys? I'm there. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for your call. Hobbits are waiting for your call now. Call them. Calls cost £1.50 a minute. You must be the real pair to talk with hobbits. Hobbits waiting to tell you about the second breakfast they've just had in Elevenses. What am I eating now? Well, full English. No, this is my first breakfast. Oh, I was thinking of having some cakes and tea for my second breakfast. What am I wearing? Well, I don't wear anything on my feet, they're barefoot. I am a hobbit, don't you know? Ah, hello. Somebody has joined me on the Hobbit chat. Calls cost £1.50 a minute.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump on Hobbit just to give you a bit of company.
Ah, thanks, mate. So,
just cooking up some tea as I prepare for JDLE this evening.
That's it. So yeah,
I have to say, I haven't got into this one quite as well as the previous Builder Society game.
Oh, what Banished? Oh. Where the medieval? Yeah, the medieval one was a lot prettier, but this one, I do like it. It's scratching all the autistic urges. I can tell you that, because there's a desire in me to have these long logistic systems and moving things from one place to another. Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Inventory is full. Can't do the other. I've had to move my steering wheel out of the way and packed it into storage for the moment because I've got my keyboard on the desk and it's a big bastard. But I was thinking I'd like to do Euro Truck Simulator because that's a good one just to have people around. I don't need to do much thinking when driving a lorry.
I was going to say, it does seem a bit more carefree, the Euro Truck Simulator. I think that's the best game that I've seen you play.
Yeah, well, according to my viewing statistics, it's the most popular one with the viewers as well. So I ought to go back to it because, let's face it, these games I primarily play for myself, but if I'm streaming, it's because I want to provide entertainment to the viewers. So
sure, yeah, it's relaxing just coming along for a ride.
Yeah, it is, and I quite liked it when Flossie was saying, it's like, I don't understand why I watch this, but I do, and it's relaxing. And I think there is something just nice about going on for a drive.
Yeah, especially when they have, when it's raining or something like that, and you're in the truck. You've got all the benefits of truck driving with none of the drawbacks because you just sat at home watching.
Yeah. Well, I think you're missing out on one of the main rewards, which is you don't get compensated for what you're doing. So that I
was going to say, I thought the main reward for you would be you don't get pulled over for drink driving.
Yeah, or speeding, which I'm still struggling a bit with, but I'll get round that.
See, I was supposed to be actually learning to drive IRL at the start of this year. It's all been delayed.
Oh, getting your Class B licence?
Well, I actually have a test booked in for St George's Day, April 23rd.
Oh, very good.
But I've barely. I think I've had 16 hours of lessons.
You're going to need a bit more than that.
Well, exactly, but we'll have to see if they lift the restrictions.
It's a pain in the arse. Oh, Alphabet says, I like the Amiga format which you've got in the cab of your truck, and it's like, yeah. I always been a fan of the Amiga. Never owned one myself, but my cousin had one, and I thought it was a fantastic computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, really like.
Just been doing some just been doing some press ups at home. I haven't done press ups in. I don't think I've ever done press ups, but I've got to do something.
Yeah,
on my
no,
chest.
that's right. I used to do press ups, and then I gave up. But I used to do them for years, and I don't think I got any better at them, which is a bit annoying.
Just doing sets of 25 until I get up to 500. I'll be happy enough with myself. I suppose, well, bench press is a lot more useful for you than press ups. But you can, if you look on the Athlean X channel, Jeff Cavalier, a guy that runs it, it's a huge channel. He's got well over 10 million followers, but he shows all the different variations of doing press ups. Now you can make it a lot harder for yourself. If you're ever, if you're ever stuck for something to do.
Oh yeah, I mean,
if you haven't got any.
I was going to say one of the things that you can do, because you can make it easier if you do press ups on stairs, as you're not as flat. But I think one of the things is if you can lift your legs up on like a stool or something, and you've changed your angle, then you're pushing up a lot more. So the other thing you can do is you can have someone sit on you. So if you've got a willing girlfriend, just have her sit on your back when you're doing the push-ups, and that'll make a difference. That will. Plus, it's intimate and it's bonding.
Yeah, well, I was going to say it's an advantage of having a third.
Now, I'm in the process of redesigning my chains here, and I'm thinking. So I do admit when I'm doing the thinking, it's not good content because well, I'm doing a think, aren't I? I can't really talk. But this one will have you do.
One hand adds more resistance. Open. Thin balance. Also, a whole body exercise. That's up to that is. Yeah, if you can do it on one hand.
Oh yeah, because I heard like if you're doing yeah, there's certain activities you can do which activate your core muscles. You don't need to do sit-ups for them. Because I got.
How am I sounding, Hobbit?
You're sounding really ratty.
Yeah, again. I think it's Discord fucking with me. I'm sure it is. I'll be back in a sec.
It is. Discord hates Hemi.
Did the makers of Transformers have any trouble with this guy? I mean, he looks very Transformery.
I know it's you got a mecha, but it's all right. His name's Icarus, and he's not Greek. He's a Ching Chonger, and that's the other thing as well. It's Chinese, so they're not going to care about that sort of stuff, are they?
No, it's quite funny. I've seen like that. Used to watch Top Gear and what have you, and they just make their own Mercedes and BMW and just call it something different. Just completely rip it off, and they'll just stick two fingers up to the Americans that want to sue them.
Oh yeah, the Chinese are notorious for being absolute bastards when it comes to all this sort of thing. I want the priority to come from there. And there. Okay. But the other one comes out there. That's alright. So how far do these go? They go right the way up there.
Right, is that better?
No, it's not. It's exactly the same.
Are there any Tesla coils, or is that Command and Conquer?
Yeah, there are Tesla coils. These things here.
Does it zap people?
Well, it doesn't zap people. It just transmits energy wirelessly. Yeah, so that's useful. And this is the other thing which is useful. Well, now it seems I've made all of that what I need. Okay. But if ever that runs out, I can always supply it with coal from one of these other areas. Okie dokie. So, I want to make solar cells on the other planet, but I don't have much copper. So, let's see if I can find some copper. I think there's some in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, there's copper there. We've done that one. Crude oil, okay. We'll leave that crude oil for now. And that's producing nicely. Oh yeah, that's a lovely amount. Yep, that's all doing fine. Ah, there's copper. So I'm going to have a new facility for producing electronics on another planet. And it's probably... Well, we'll see which one it is.
Some sort of iron or copper.
This one's copper, yeah. So to make electronics, you need iron ore, which I can produce locally on the planet I'm going to. And I need copper, which the planet I'm going to doesn't have. So just turn that around a bit. There we go. And let's get it all powered up.
So it's looking a bit like one big industrial state at the moment. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. So I'm doing a lot of mining here. I've got more production up north than I have down south because that's always the way. And if I go zoom out further, we see here we got okay. We got a big Dyson swarm there of solar panels, and they're transmitting energy wirelessly to where it needs to go. So I've got all 3 planets. Well, I haven't got the gas giant's doing nothing, but there's a view of our star with its solar panels around it. So now,
oh, look at the sun! That view, the graphics.
Yeah,
oh, that's nice.
It is pretty, isn't it? So this game, eventually you build a Dyson sphere around the star to capture all of its energy. And when I heard that, without even looking at people playing the game, I just thought, yep, that's the game for me. I've always been fascinated with Dyson spheres, and there are other games which touch on it, but none of us actually, from what I know, someone might say, yeah, you can do it in Stellaris. Not really. Not to the same detail.
If you like all of the strategy games, I just mentioned the Command and Conquer is the modern version of that, because it's something a bit different, but you're building your own there.
I love Command and Conquer, but I would say this is more like a SimCity or something, because to a greater or lesser extent, in SimCity you were dealing with logistics, but people want to get there, so how am I going to help them get there?
Is SimCity the one that gets people into trouble? You see stories in the Sun or the Mirror where a guy that's married in real life gets his character
you're thinking Second Life.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, that's Second Life, and
we
knew someone.
Their avatar marries somebody else's avatar that isn't their actual wife.
No, that's right. That's Second Life, and that's a role-playing game. No, these sort of games, they're called strategy management, because you're managing a project and you're seeing it being done. And I'm just going to make sure.
They seem like more developed versions of the games I used to play.
Cock and bollocks.
Theme Park in Theme Hospital, but just, well, as you'd expect.
Yeah, I remember playing Theme Park. I didn't.
Oh, Theme Hospital.
Yeah, well, there's a spiritual successor to Theme Hospital called 2 Point Hospital, and I got it for
Tupac.
Yeah, Two Park Hospital, Scuggy. I'm doing.
I used to. It was really fun in that game. I remember one of the diseases was caused by licking the yogurt off the yogurt lid.
Yeah.
Oh, dirty bastards.
It's very, very British humour. There's I quite like the sequel of it. It's called 2 Point Hospital. Ah, there we go. So you see that? I've got some rail guns on my south pole, and they're firing off solar panels into space. So
nice.
you'll see that in a few seconds when YouTube catches up. And
we're live.
No, well, sort of. This is the pre JDLE show. It's the Dyson Sphere program. So
anyway, I was thinking I was going to come in and say the N-word.
Yeah, well, that's that. Well, it is part of Nigger History Month. So who's your favourite Nignog? Mine's James Brown.
Marcus Garvey.
You like Marcus Garvey? How many women did he rape?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
But
that was
JDLE starts in 12 minutes, and
I'll go with Malcolm X for mine, by the way.
Oh, Malcolm X.
I was thinking him.
Yeah, he's all right. He liked Lincoln Rockwell, didn't? Well, I say didn't like, but he understood the.
They had like a mutual respect.
Yeah.
They had a working relationship. They both agreed that there should be black-only states and repatriation as well.
Yeah, so they had an.
Down in Africa.
Which is why they both got shot.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, because they always promote Martin Luther King as the true back hero, and I always thought that Malcolm X, even though I don't really know much about the two of them, Malcolm X always to me seemed more based, more practical, and
red-pilled.
Well, yeah, he did say some unkind things about the.
How am I sounding now?
Hey, that's better.
Cock and bollocks.
Yeah. So.
Moves my focus right. My preamp thing is.
Oh, you've got a preamp.
I moved that, and that seems to have cleared it. Yeah.
Hey, what's the difference between a preamp and a phono stage?
Well, I don't know if it's a preamp, but it's one of them Focusrite things.
Is this a sequel to a Factorio?
Well, that's the thing. It's not made by the people that done Factorio, but it feels like a sequel. And in this case, you're not building a rocket with a satellite in it. You're building a Dyson sphere, and then with the Dyson sphere,
You're not a Hoover.
A Dyson sphere? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that good in
Yeah,
Hoovers.
the backless Dyson Hoover, yes. It's got a sphere, so you can do... Because before with vacuum cleaners, you could never clean around the corners.
Bagless, mine still does the hoovering.
Ah, yeah, but you know... oh, dear.
You still need her to operate it.
But have you...
God, it's a good job. God, it's a good job she doesn't know about the Hobbit's channel.
But, Emmy, you know those JML adverts? They need to do a JML one where you got, like, someone with your bog standard vacuum cleaner. It's like, are you struggling to clean around corners? Does your vacuum cleaner not turn on its two wheels? You need the new Dyson Sphere vacuum cleaner. But don't just take our word for it. Yeah, here's some testimonials from Scuggy. I did a big poo and I was able to clean it up with my Dyson sphere. Do not use your Dyson sphere for cleaning up poo.
It could go around the corners and all.
I thought it was fucking rubbish.
Fucking hell, Scuggy, you're not sounding well. Have you got the AIDS or something?
Oh, I've just been sneezing.
Yeah.
Got the snizzles, my nizzle.
Oh, he's got the AIDS.
Yeah. You've got
the AIDS.
You've not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
Was that Family Guy?
Yeah, it's Family Guy. They were doing like a barbershop. It's like, well, I think the best way to explain this to you, sir, is this barbershop content. You've got AIDS, not HIV, but full-blown AIDS. You've got AIDS, not HIV, full-blown AIDS. You've got AIDS. You've got the AIDS.
You've got the AIDS.
You've got the AIDS.
I can't believe it.
Remember that Jared has AIDS in there.
Oh yeah, and he wanted to give AIDS to all the children.
Yeah, AIDS.
What?
Yeah, it's been 24.3 years, everybody. AIDS is funny.
Yeah, AIDS is now funny. Have you seen that episode, Hemi?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Jared
I haven't watched many of the later ones.
Oh, God,
I was like...
Do you know what's
Off the
funny?
top of my head, it was season 6.
It was funny because it was done years before Jared from Subway came out as like being a paedophile, and it was just like the whole point of the show was like, Jared, how do you lose weight? AIDS, and I want to give AIDS to all the children so they can lose weight too.
Oh, based. What a philanthropist.
I know. So I am going to. You know what? I'm going to do two things.
Say the N-word.
Well, we've already done that. We've established James Brown's my favourite coon.
Did anyone watch my little stream earlier on autism? My belated weekly stream.
I didn't know you.
How is Autismo? How's he doing?
Kike nigger.
Yes. Who's your favourite? Who's your favourite Nick Nog, and why is it that guy Lenny Kravitz? Ian.
Fanny Craddock.
No, well,
Why is it impossible to turn off email notifications from Gab?
oh god, yeah, I signed up for that. That was a mistake.
Oh, no.
I get fucking piles and piles of. I've got news. I get the fucking Gab
You've got
Daily
news?
news. I get people. Lee Wildo is now following you. Cool Hand Luke 89 is now following you. Son of Albion 1984 is now following you. I've got all this. I've got headlines. It's like fuck off. Gab, fuck off.
Can you
If
add
you want
them
to be
to your
deluged, if you have an
delete
empty
list?
email box, yeah. If you want an empty email, if you got an empty email box and you want a full one, just join Gab. They'll just fill the fucking right up.
Oh, Interdimensional Lizard in the chat, he says his favourite coon is Jesse Lee Peterson. Are you sure he's a coon, though? Because I've looked at him and I think he's just a white bloke that smears himself in Marmite.
Oh, like a reverse.
My favourite
George
coon
Floyd,
is
Floyd.
George Floyd's my favourite.
By the way, Honey Pot 2 is out.
George Floyd, Martin Luther King.
I don't like George
He's
Floyd.
Malcolm X, all good coons.
No,
they are.
George Floyd killed George Floyd, so I don't like him.
He kneeled on his own neck,
Yeah, that's it.
taking a stand for Black Lives Matter or something.
Does anybody say JDLE 20 tonight? Ski Tuesday live from the Alps. I'm sure we can guess who that's a dig at.
Hobbit Part 2 of the Brutus Diaries, Saturday 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, I want to
so
go on that, Toppy. So,
7
Isn't
o'clock.
that like 12 episodes at 30 pages a pop?
well, it depends how quickly I can get through
You have
it.
to try and get to like. I think you need to try and get to like page 80 by the end of that episode.
Brutus
Then that's only 6 episodes.
I think Brutus might have thought this ahead because that's why he doesn't use commas so we can get through it quicker.
Well, yeah, I mean, didn't you hear the urgency of which because I thought, well, he's written it without commas, so he must want you to speak it urgently. It's
Yeah,
very...
hopefully it doesn't drag on for 3 months.
Well, no, I think between you and I, Top Cat, if we don't say anything, we can just machine gun through the stuff.
Well,
It'll be hard though.
Well, you can bin off the fucking Vedic stuff, can't you? Not bother with that.
Yeah, maybe skip a couple of chapters. We'll see.
Oh, look at that.
I'm eagerly awaiting the actual plan because he's teasing it, but he's not quite there yet, is he?
Look at that. My planet is busy spunking into space. You see that? It's put a ring around the sun. Oh, isn't that is...
Oh, Hobbit, why didn't you put a ring around Uranus?
Hey.
I'll put a ring around your anus in a minit. Whoa.
Hey.
Oh, that's gay.
That's what Monica Woe said.
I know.
And it burns like
The
a ring
ring-
of fire.
Oh, speaking of westerns, I watched Unforgiven last night. I've managed to get through it without falling asleep. The ending's
It's
quite
pretty
good.
dull, isn't it?
Well,
Is that the one with the gay fellas?
well,
I did watch it.
no,
watch
that's
it when it came
Brokeback
out on
Mountain.
video, I watched it when it came out on video, and I was probably about like 18 or something. So
18?
maybe it was just like.
Yeah,
that's what I
Hemi's
found
very
quite
old, didn't you know?
Not enough people got shot for me.
Well, yeah, the ending.
The best kind of movies.
The ending was pretty good, but have you seen High Plains Drifter? That was a good western.
Oh, if you want a good kind of 90s western, you want to watch The Quick and the Dead. That's a good
I was just about to say I keep getting Unforgiven mixed up with The Quick and the Dead. It's
Wait.
okay.
The Quick and the Dead's much better.
You're telling me The Quick and the Dead came out in the 1990s?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It did.
Really?
Sharon Stone, Leonardo DiCaprio, Gene Hackman is the main guy.
Quick and the Dead, more like the cock and the bollocks, am I right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I thought it was one of those spaghetti westerns. No, I'm not sure.
1995.
Yeah, no, I don't like Leonardo DiCaprio. He gives off nonce vibes to me.
He gets shot in it.
Oh, that's alright.
Well, there's no way he could have given off nonce vibes because he was about fucking 12 when it came.
Yeah, he gave me nonce vibes like Macaulay Culkin in that Home Alone film.
So if you was it Russell Crowe? His name was.
Yeah, it's the
That's good. That is.
shooting
That's,
tool.
yeah,
That's
that's
the one.
Hey, I tell you what was a good film. No, actually, it was a terrible film, Leonardo DiCaprio. And what's your least favourite Leonardo DiCaprio film? Mine's Romeo and Juliet.
Shutter Island.
Yeah, Romeo and
Shutter
Juliet
Island.
was one.
That was
Shutter Island. The end ruined the whole fucking film for me.
They made me watch that.
Shit.
They made me watch that Romeo and Juliet in school. It's like,
I watched.
Yeah.
I remember watching that in school before we did the exam on Romeo and Juliet, and our English teacher was very clear with us. Don't start talking about the time where Mercutio dresses up as a woman and dances to whatever he's dancing to with his raining men or whatever in the film. Don't start writing about that in your essay.
I think the
I'm lucky. I'm lucky being old. We watched the Franco Sefferetti version.
No, I remember in school, one of the other ones we were watching, the teacher decided they were going to go out and, I don't know, have a crisis or something, because she did not like our class, and we didn't like her. So she's like, right, you just watch the video, and it was a double period of English, so, like, for 1.5 hours we're watching Macbeth, and we're getting so bored with it. But then there was like this bit where a bloke gets beheaded, and then just all the guys in the class were cheering. It's like, yay, this is brilliant! And they were saying like, op it, rewind it. So I rewound it, and then we watched it again, and there was even greater cheers as his head gets chopped off again.
Oh, did you know there's a it'll come out in a minute. There's a TV movie from 1987 called The Quick and the Dead.
No.
A mysterious stranger rides into a homesteading family's life when they are attacked by a ruthless gang.
A ruthless gay?
A ruthless gang? What you mean youths? Urban youths?
Youths?
No, it's a period piece. But it's got Sam Elliott in. I quite like Sam Elliott. He's pretty.
So you mean a gang of vicious Negroes then?
Oh.
Yeah, complete fantasy.
Yeah, a period piece.
Oh, this sounds good. Bone Tomahawk. Has anyone ever heard of this?
Yes, you should.
In the dying days of the Old West, an elderly sheriff and his posse set out to rescue their town's doctor from a cannibalistic cave dweller.
Have you not seen it, Henny?
Is there racisms in that then?
You should watch it. I can thoroughly recommend it. Great western. So we gonna. Is there anything you want to do on JDL? I've got some more science news for the Sunday show.
Yeah, I found a couple of good stories actually. Do you want me to tease a few of them then for the the punters?
JDLE starts in a minute.
Have you seen what Ian A's put in there?
I try not to.
In potential stories. Why should bread have all the fun when there's Weetabix serving up Heinz beans on breakfast with a twist?
Look at the bread, mate. Look at the bread on that.
I'll have a look later. We'll love looking at it live. Oh, jilted ex sees revenge plot unearths sick care home abuse. Harvey Price's 29 stone obesity explained by doctors and drugs keeping him alive. Got some other stuff. Oh, fucking Mike Dean. What a top spot, isn't he?
Who's that then?
He's a referee. He was shit when I used to watch it, and that was about 10 years ago. So he kind of got.
Yeah. Well, he was always a bloody fan of United, judging by his decisions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm going to
play the theme tune. Sing the theme tune.
Yeah, I'm going to do the theme tune.
The tune.
Are you going to finish streaming, or are you just going to simulcast?
You know, simulcast. This is going to be a Channel 4 and BBC 2 simulcast.
Yeah.
Based.
Right. Well, that's 500 press-ups, listeners. So you can keep things ticking over.
All right, bragging.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's just flexing. He is.
Yeah.
Well, you're at home, right? I'll see you catch you on the flip side.
Oh, it's the Muppets theme, isn't it? It's the Muppet Show. It's time to have fun. Muppets. Yeah, it's the Muppets theme.
are the victories of the nobler soul in...
Oh, Sirius just copying the melody of Jim Henson. There's nothing new under the sun, is there? So yeah, that's a good point. So people watching my show, we are doing JDLE now, so it's up to you. You can have news and stuff, or you can have the game. Take your pick. I'm going to be watching JDLE. Do 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 do. Oh, we're going for the extended remix now.
Yeah, we're going to go for the extended.
Nice.
And we are live. Has anybody received their hot? Has anybody received their?
I came close though. I held hands of an Indian in the Alps, but yeah.
Just a reminder, Brutus is a bellend. And our Saturday nights will never be the same after Cat's reading Brutus's book.
Part 2 this Saturday, 7 PM, listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope the audience is looking forward to it too.
Thus far, if you missed part 1, Brutus has decided all of the rewards he wants for saving nationalism, but he's not mentioned what he's going to do to save nationalism just yet. So hopefully we'll find out.
It's coming.
Being present, I think that's what he's going to do, isn't it?
It's coming. It's definitely coming, Top Cat. You'll see. It's just like George R. R. Martin is like, so how do they defeat the zombies then? Oh, you'll see.
It's coming.
It's coming.
You don't need to really do things, innit?
Yeah.
Hello, Phil.
And then daily reminder, Philly's still in Brutus's
I'm still
secret group that nobody knows about.
He loves you. He does.
Yeah.
You know what?
Phil, give us an invite to the super secret group.
And for fuck's sake, put some gas in that fucking lighter, Phil.
Romanov stole his gas. They were busy gassing the Romanovs, that's why.
It's all about Russia hoarding all the gas. And
Yeah, I'm sure Russia's got some gas to spare, Phil. Fucking hell.
Yeah, go see your mate Putin.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll ask for more money. I'm a Russian troll, apparently, so I need pennies for that as well.
So yeah.
So what's happening today?
Nothing. We're all good for stuff now.
Sweet FA.
Yeah.
No news.
Yeah, I would go on D-Line, but I just can't.
So that's JDLE for you. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll. Yeah. That was
been solved.
Do you want me to actually do some content? Is that what you like doing? I thought you would.
Yeah, we're excited for content. What's the latest on Harvey? Is he all right? Is he going to be okay?
He's probably
he
not
dead?
so he'll be alright.
Is he losing weight?
He's been rushed after.
Is it losing weight? There's a fish losing weight.
Yeah, he's eating Weight Watchers fucking frozen pizzas.
Yeah, he's eating the Weight Watchers guide. Literally.
Oh, he went to Weight Watchers and ate one member.
I'm just going to relay to the BBC Two side of the channel. So I got a message in my chat from Alphabet. He says simulcast. The BBC used to do it with Top of the Pops on BBC One and Radio One back in the day. I think that's a sensible idea, because if you had like a really nice like stereo receiver.
Well, they do it with.
Last Night at the Proms.
What's that shitty politics program on a Thursday night that nobody watches anymore?
Oh, I don't know, but they did it Last Night at the Proms, where you could get it on Radio 4 as well as BBC at the same time. Because yeah, there was a time when people would have a stereo receiver plugged into the hi-fi, so if you could get the show on that, you know, and especially if it's like a live concert or something.
Question time. That's the show I'm trying to think of. Fuck me.
Oh. Yeah, it's not the same anymore, is it?
I remember watching a Question Time. It was a half-an-hour show, and 27 minutes of it was devoted to LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile issues. 3 minutes was devoted to, yeah, I'm a single mum and your tax cuts are going to make it a lot harder. What do I do? Now, what affects more people? Well, actually, you know, single...
Track down the father of your child.
Yeah, I was going to say single...
Don't burn the coal.
Well, single mother issues does affect LGBT plus issues. The plus stands for paedophile, because
because they end up having LGBTQ pluses.
They do.
Yeah.
Did you know that the majority of like boys who have got like gender dysphoria, you know, trannies, like 51% of the mothers have got borderline personality disorder as well.
Oh.
Oh, King
Scotty's
Sobieski
right.
wants to know: does Toller's girlfriend have an OnlyFans?
Wait and see on that
I
one.
would want to know. Does anybody want to know that?
Not
Not
particularly.
I doubt
Not
he's
one
got
for
a Mia
Cody.
Khalifa. He's probably got one of those scrubbers. Speaking of which, I've got a mate whose stepmom's one of these Thai brides. He refers to her as the monkey. And he smokes, and she really doesn't like him. So even if he's just had a shower and he's got clean clothes on, she'll just like start doing a fake cough around him. That
Fucking
Well,
shit
they
on
just
it.
hate each other then, do they?
well,
Classic.
to be fair, everybody in the family hates her. And
Oh shit! Did you know there's actually a video of Harvey being fucking jabbed?
well, yeah, that's
I
the
want to see it.
Oh, he's been stabbed.
yeah. He's been stabbed. Been
I
stabbed.
bet if he was like work, they just snap off on him.
It was excellent.
Oh, that's me.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, Hemi.
Cock and bollocks.
Motherfucker.
Cock and bollocks indeed.
Bloody
Cock and
motherfucker,
bollocks. Motherfucker.
you.
You
bloody
bloody
motherfucker.
bastard. You bloody fuck.
Bitch.
You bloody
Why are you
fucking
running
bastard.
Well, so do you
Canadian,
want
man.
to watch? Do you want to watch Harvey getting the jab?
Yes, please.
Cut
Where's
left
the
and
bit
cut
where he
right.
turns into the Hulk and rages?
Where he takes out the taxi driver's window. Does he do like Hulk smash and then takes out the taxi driver's window?
That's what
Tears
I'm
off the
waiting
car
for.
door and starts smashing it around.
Harvey
What's that
Slayer.
that was on?
Harvey hungry.
Harvey wants croissant.
Pizza.
No, he wants croissant.
Harvey horny.
Oh yeah, he likes croissants, doesn't he?
Harvey
He's far too
horny.
touchy-feely with his mum. Why is an 18-stone rape machine gone to Great Ormond Street Hospital?
Because the doctors then know about his condition, so they're better able to help him than any other hospital.
He's gonna kill COVID, didn't you know? He'll fuck it to death.
They ain't equipped to deal with something like that, are they? When it starts fucking hulking out, Hulk smash.
You have to get the fucking rhino tranquilizers out from the zoo.
Are they
That's
recreating?
a fucking weird going on, that relationship, isn't it?
Yeah. What you're saying is a bit
Oh,
of an
mate sent me
Oedipus.
some WhatsApp videos ages ago about that. They were like adopted, but I think you know what they're about.
Oh,
Him and his
no.
mum. They were fucking disgusting but funny at the same time.
Oh.
But Piers Morgan
Plays a
wants...
wank over his mum, hasn't
Piers Morgan, yeah, literally over her while she's asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Piers Morgan wants us to have a 10 grand fine for a bit of banter like this, doesn't he?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That cunt needs thrown off a cliff.
Wait, is this the same
Conservative.
Piers Morgan that like doctored photos showing soldiers torturing? I mean, isn't that considered trolling?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
What? Who's echoing?
That's a good question. Is it me? I can hear me. Hello.
Oh, it's Phil.
Oh,
Hello,
for
you
fuck's sake,
can't.
I hate this phone, I do. It's wank.
Why can't you get a
Yeah, we can hear
PC
him
like a
breathing in
normal
and out through his nose.
capitalist?
We can hear people, hear us talking back to ourselves as well.
Can you still hear yourself?
No, I can't.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's capitalism. That is.
It is,
So,
yeah, big
now
shitty
how-
phones.
Well, so Harvey, whose source is close to the family, that means they made up, was shaking uncontrollably and had an unconcerning temperature of 39.9 degrees. They take him home to have a few frozen pizzas to beat down.
That'll cool him down. Is that what he likes on a hot summer's day?
Harvey like pizza lolly.
Pizza.
Harvey like pizza lolly.
Harvey
like
smash pizza.
lolly. So
Imagine
obviously, as you
Harvey
know,
just-
he's got, you know. Well,
As if Harvey probably flash frozen his fucking food.
Yeah, with his heat vision, he warms up the pizzas
See
before
what-
he gobbles them down.
see what he really needs. He really needs a line in frozen pizzas. See, Jordan's missing a trick there.
Yeah, Harvey's frozen pizzas.
Hello, you cunts flavour. I could do like the Ben and Jerry's, couldn't I? Hello, you cunts flavour pizza.
Have little Harvey's face on there.
So, in some more Harvey food news, Katie Price's son Harvey kicked off during a loose women's shoot where he flipped a table because they didn't have croissants.
Harvey wants croissant.
Smash.
Harvey
Hulk
demands
smash, no
croissant.
fit women in it. Old, no food.
I wonder what he calls croissants. That'd be hilarious.
French shit, probably.
Harvey like moon-shaped cake.
Where pizza? Where kebab?
Old Avi Berrien's missing a trick. He could bring back both select to do like Harvey, like the whole.
Oh, he could
Harvey
never do.
want frozen pizza.
He
Oh,
could
yeah,
never. He
right.
could never do Bo Selectra in this day and age. That's the problem. We've just turned into a pussy whip. Hey, you know, it's just like that bit in Demolition Man where he says the future is a pussy whip sissy version of itself.
Simple as.
It really is. It's sad.
So Linda Robson was on the panel today, and during the chat, she recounted witnessing one of 18-year-old Harvey's meltdowns firsthand. She said, a few years ago, we saw firsthand how Harvey can kick off. We were doing a photo shoot, and we had to spray paint all over ourselves. You brought Harvey along because you were taking him to the hospital afterwards, and he was happy as anything sitting there. Katie nodded as she said, I remember the incident, Linda continued. I think he asked for a croissant, and there wasn't a croissant there. There was cakes and biscuits and sandwiches and everything, but that wasn't what he wanted. Then all of a sudden he tipped the table, threw his laptop and everything. Based.
So you see how she's bringing him up when the cameras aren't there. He's just an entitled piece of shit, you know. What he does understand about the world is, you know, this belongs to me. I can have whatever I want. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
Harvey needs milkies.
So like you said a couple of weeks ago, it's just a modern day freak show, isn't it? The parading.
God, it is. It really is.
And of course, she gets dressed up. She's like, you know, all those pictures where she's like dressed up in a fucking bikini and hugging him and giving him a kiss. So it's all suggestive for the viewers to tune in and follow.
But why is it?
I was just going to say, like, she's been the freak show for years, and now she's just like putting it on Harvey. Harvey's now the new freak show, isn't he?
But why do we have to pretend with these freak shows are supposed to be like, oh, it's so brave and so? Why can't we just be like, hey, look, it's a 600-pound fatty on the Learning Channel?
Praising the mother of five fucking kids. No, I think got 2 of them have got the same father.
Well, she's no Sue Radford.
Linda concluded, I saw you go over to him really calmly and say, Harvey, look at me, this is not acceptable, and he calmed down right away. Did she do? I bet none of you are going to get this, but did she do the old, hey, big guy, the sun's getting kind of low? I bet no.
What's that from?
That's from Avengers about Age of Ultron. That's how Black Widow calms the Hulk down.
Right.
Wow, keep shit, nerd.
I wonder
Yeah,
on
fucking
Easter did Jordan hide frozen pizzas in the gardeners dinner Easter eggs?
Can you imagine him just hulking the fucking door open that she's locked? Harvey want pizza.
No.
Plastic lady, no stop Harvey eat pizza.
I mean, I for one look forward to seeing Harvey in the next Marvel's film after he becomes the 14th Doctor. Is he going to be? Is it him that's been the 14th Doctor?
Yeah.
Wait.
No, I thought no, it's Aaron's going to be the 14th Doctor. Is he going to be the Master?
Yeah.
I saw a headline. Apparently, the BBC are raising the licence fee this year.
And
Yeah,
in addition to that,
Because they're so successful.
they're going to be training the license botherers to kick old ladies in the hips so that they fall down and die in horrible agony. And it's like, well, you should have thought that before, what, paying £175? See, if you just spent
157, I think, at the moment, but I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Oh, but aren't they also
I don't pay
scrapping
it.
the free TV license as well? Like, if you're over 75, they're like, no, fuck you. You're the only people watching the shit anymore.
Well, blind people, they only give them half price off, didn't they? Fucking bastards.
No, it's not even that. Isn't it like £6 off you get for being blind?
Is that it?
It's more derogatory than you think. It's like £6 discount you get.
Jesus Christ.
Why even bother?
Well, the family members get to watch it when they come around, don't they? Highly justifiable.
Yeah.
So, viewers of the BBC documentary Harvey and Me would have seen Harvey headbutt and kick walls and doors in distress after encountering one of his triggers, including doors slamming shut. Harvey no like slammy door.
I don't like it either. You know what? He's
Harvey
right to
kill.
do that.
Put down at birth.
Harvey kill slammy door, man.
Yeah, Harvey's right. You good on you, Harvey. I, for one,
On
I'm...
Loose Women, Katie explained that while she showed glimmers of his meltdowns, they keep calling meltdowns in inverted commas. They are fucking meltdowns. They're Hulk smash. They're Hulk events.
Spur
Yeah,
she was
punching
conscious
holes
of-
through walls and headbutting them. It's not a meltdown at all, is it?
Did you about the time he fucking smashed? Was it the taxi? He didn't want to go somewhere, so he just smashed the fucking windscreen with his Hulk smash power.
Harvey, no leave! Smash!
Harvey don't like taxi man.
Harvey, no like packies!
Harvey don't like curry smelly man.
This is not pizza. Me not have it like.
You leave Mum alone.
Apparently Harvey's got an Instagram. Does everybody know who it is?
No.
Hulk smasher. 1488. I don't know.
So she told the ladies, I didn't show him having full meltdown because one, it can be disturbing to watch if you're not used to it, and two, I didn't want to do that to Harvey, and three, which she didn't say, which was yeah, it kind of damaged the brand a bit. Where he's a cuddly pizza eating, frozen pizza eating lad, isn't he?
That's it.
Wouldn't harm a hair.
That's my secret, you cunt. I'm always hungry.
Hello, you cunt. Harvey smash.
Secret. I'm always hungry. Oh.
I've just thought of a computer game. It's like Harvey hulking out, and someone has to throw Snickers bars at him.
You gotta do like a hungry Harvey and just like frisbee and fucking frozen pizzas.
What, you have to get to like 1,000 calories and he stops.
Yeah, you end up throwing a whole box of pizzas at him that come off the lorry. Stay away, Harvey, no!
I can imagine that like a specky game, like Harvey's coming towards you like Donkey Kong, and you're throwing croissants into his mouth, and you've got to fill him up with food before he comes and eats you.
Yeah, instead of hungry hippos, it's hungry Harveys.
Oh, we're going to hell, yeah.
No, we're not. We're all fans of Harvey, and we all appreciate
To be
someone with a
fair,
healthy
what we've
appetite.
said, what we've said isn't as bad as what fucking that jock twat says.
Who's that? Who's that jock twat?
Fucking, what's his name? The one that used to be funny, but he's not.
Oh, Frankie Boyle, he used to be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, he's proper mean. We just like Harvey. We think it... I mean, put it this way.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit like that in order to cope with Katie Price, so...
The thing is, with Katie Price, I never rated her, even like 10, 15 years ago. I just didn't think she was good looking. I don't know how she got laid so much.
I think she was like Jacko. There was a certain point at which the plastic surgery was kind of alright, and then after that she just started looking freakish. The show he did.
Yeah, like a slight nose job, that's okay now. Eventually just like melt with Barbie doll.
Well, like Jacko was kind of like he looked okay, like the Moonwalker period. It's like anything after that, it's just like car crash.
Shamona!
Shamona! The first picture of Britain's youngest terrorist, teenager 14, gives Nazi salute in his grandmother's Cornish cottage. He's a fucking nan kid, Phil. the British leader of Fury Creek is a damn kid.
How old was he? 14, did you say?
Yeah, 14, and he lives with his nan.
Phil's managed to find a way
what the fuck is he doing?
to improve his phone posting.
He was sentenced by video link from Bob and Cook and was supported by his grandmother who held his hand.
So based.
Oh, another one of these fucking Fury Creek knobheads.
Where's this kid's
Jesus,
dad, for fuck's sake?
Was Hunter the oldest person in Fury Creek?
He was
He's the
called.
oldest person by about 5 years, man.
Probably, apart from the fucking federal agents, fucking MI5 and counter-terrorists and all that.
I will say, for young lads like this, they end up like that because, again, of a lack of strong leadership. That lad probably, you know, logged onto YouTube a couple of years ago to find fucking Mark Collette playing computer games or talking to Dangerfield, and he thought, fucking hell, we've got no chance politically.
Well, it's like you've got
set up
it's like
Fury
you've got all
Creek.
these. It's like you've got all these twats at the minute talking about like the Order of the Nine Angles, and they go like Nazi Satanism. Oh, it must be the Satanism that nobody likes. The problem with Nazism is you can't. It's like giving an alcoholic a shot, isn't it? It's like, it always ends up in more, doesn't it? They always end up more fucking stupid, more deranged, and more fucking faggoty, don't they? Once they start like imbibing the Nazism.
I mean, who would have thought, Hemi, that after 20 years political experience, you'd go on a live stream and say your favourite book is Mein Kampf if you were serious about being a political organisation?
Or you do a Leave UK and you'd be like, we need this Leave UK to have a good positive image. I know, let's have Nazi tits fucking hand out Leave EU posters and Mark Collett.
20 years experience in politics, remember that, Ollie? He knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing.
Who'd have thought owning the Anarchist Cookbook and writing anti-Semitic posts online about gassing Jewish people, hanging homosexuals, and wanting to shoot at their parades would lead to bad stuff, eh?
Isn't the Anarchist Cookbook mostly like recipes out to blow your own arm off?
Pretty much.
I heard.
I should imagine all the fucking mixtures are wrong, aren't they?
Well,
yeah, completely fucking right. I think I got a copy when I was like fucking 12 or something. We tried something and it went in a run. That's just caught fire.
Look at this fucking lark.
I wouldn't be surprised if the recipes in the Anarchist Cookbook have been deliberately edited so that you can't actually do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, he had the same mask as Hunter, that fucking larpy paintballing one. Holy shit, he had a gun. I mean, I love this, because what